In Ocala this morning, a woman is under arrest days after she shot and killed her neighbor through her front door.
Now, the woman told deputies she fired at the mom of four in self-defense, but the sheriff says it's just not the case. Now, Regina Gonzalez is following the latest she's in the newsroom with all of this. Good morning, Regina.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, deputies are saying this was not a stand your ground case, but a tragic ending to a nearly 2-year-long feud between these neighbors. Ajika Owens, who also goes by AJ, leaves behind 4 young children, and one of them was right beside her when she was shot while trying to approach this neighbor about another incident. The neighbor accused of pulling the trigger was officially identified as 58-year-old Susan Lawrence. She was officially arrested yesterday on charges of manslaughter with a firearm, culpable negligence, battery, and assault. This is footage of that arrest. On the day of the shooting, reports said Lawrence was overheard yelling and arguing with AJ's children who were playing in a nearby field, and then threw a rollerblade skate at the 9-year-old son, which hit him in his toe. When the boy and his brother went to talk to Lawrence about what happened, she then opened the door and swung an umbrella at them. After AJ went over to Lawrence's house to confront her about the allegations, deputies said Lawrence fired one shot through her closed front door and struck AJ in the chest. She later died at the hospital. Now, the days after the shooting, family and community members held rallies and vigils and endlessly called the sheriff's department, pleading for them to arrest Lawrence. Sheriff Billy Woods actually admitted that they wanted to arrest her the night this happened, but had to follow proper protocol in regards to Florida's stand your ground law.
A lot of people don't understand is that law has specific instructions for us in law enforcement. And any time that we think or perceive or believe that that might come into play, we cannot make an arrest. The law specifically says that. And what we have to rule out is whether the deadly force was justified or not before we can even make the arrest. And sometimes it becomes difficult, and sometimes it becomes an obstacle.
Now, records show that 911 had been called a half a dozen times since 2021 involving Lawrence and AJ Owens. In one case in February of 2022, the neighbor called 911 to file a complaint against AJ because a dog was on her property. The neighbor told deputies that she and AJ got into an argument, and AJ allegedly threw a no trespassing sign at her, but there was actually no physical contact. Now, in a news release earlier this week, prominent civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump, who was representing AJ's family, said Lawrence told the kids to get off of her land and previously hurled racial slurs at them, but deputies have yet to confirm that information. Crump will actually hold a press conference regarding the arrest today at noon.
Okay, all right. Regina Gonzalez live for us this morning. Thank you, Regina.